What's going on, guys? It's Ghost Robo, and I just got done watching the Microsoft press conference here for E3 2011, and I wanted to bring you this review/wrap-up video to cover all the games, all the reveals, all the big announcements. They started off with some games you've already heard about. Tomb Raider. They brought out the new Tomb Raider that's coming fall 2012. This game was probably the thing I was most excited about in the entire press conference. It looked really great. They've taken it totally a darker, more survival route. It almost reminded me of a mix between Dead Space and Uncharted. Who knows how much of this is actually playable versus QuickTime events, but if it is all playable and they can really focus on environmental exploration with more survival than lame combat and kind of pigeonholed climbing, I think it could be fantastic. They then brought out more games. You've seen Ghost Recon Future Soldier with some Kinect enhancements where now you can like open up the gun menu and be like, Kinect, enhanced gun for range, and it will build you a gun for range. Like the voice tracking for Kinect now is incredible, the voice recognition. They also showed it in Mass Effect 3. A little short, very short, brief, kind of disappointing look at Mass Effect 3. I was hoping for some more gameplay, but the cool part is now you can say the little responses. So it gives you the two responses, like you can say, you know, I'm very excited or I'm very upset, and then Shepard will read out the full phrase, but now you with Kinect can speak out that phrase. So I think it brings you a little bit more into the game. Not necessary, but a cool tweak. They also showed Forza 4, the head tracking. The game, somehow they continue to make the graphics look better for that game. Way more cars, and then obviously the Kinect stuff with the head tracking. I'm not sure if there's going to be Kinect steering. I would venture to say that's going to be in there as well. They started to bring out a couple new things for Kinect, some more exclusive. Star Wars for Kinect. Kind of disappointing. On rails, you're swinging the lightsaber. They brought out Disneyland Adventures, which if I was like 8 years old would probably be my favorite game ever, because you're walking around the entire Disneyland park. You get to hug all the characters, go on all the rides. There's little mini games. Not really anything for me, but I think if you were much younger, it could be pretty cool. Same goes for Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster. Tim Schafer Double Fine's Kinect game. They brought that out and showed a dad and his son playing. Looked good for parents, not really for hardcore gamers. So what did they bring out for Kinect for hardcore gamers? Kind of disappointing, the full Kinect stuff. Fable The Journey, it's an on-rails Fable game where you're casting spells. I don't know, it looked really tacky and really chintzy and not something I'd want to play. Ryse, R-Y-S-E, it's made by Crytek. It's the Rome/300 style Kingdoms game. I believe before it was called Kingdoms, and this is a first-person Kinect game with sword and shield. It's the most mature that they showed, best graphics that they showed, and has some promise. It's first-person, the sword and shield looked like it could be kind of cool. Now, the big new announcements of stuff you haven't seen. Halo Anniversary, the remake of Halo 1. It actually got me pretty excited. The graphical update looks good. They've tweaked slightly some of the stuff, and they have multiplayer. So they've made 7 of the classic maps remastered into new graphics, and they announced it's going to be at a budget price. They haven't said yet. I'm guessing it's going to be $40, but that would be cool. I think that's worth $40. New Kinect stuff, new features for Kinect as well. It's called Kinect Fun Labs. It's actually going to be available later today. I'm going to bring you videos of the live stuff, but there's 3 main things that they showed. 1, making yourself into an avatar. You can scan yourself in, and then you basically become the avatar. It tracks your shirt, it tracks your head, your hair, everything you're wearing, and boom, makes like a photorealistic interpretation of it. Obviously, it's still avatar stylized, but the shirt, whatever you're wearing, it's really on your avatar. I thought it's 100% accurate. It's crazy how realistic it is, and I'm sure it's going to be abused by people wearing different things or doing different things. Similarly with their object scanning, you can now scan in. They showed like a stuffed animal, the front, the back, the side. It makes it 3D, and you can move around and maneuver the stuffed animal in the space, and you can do that with any object. Again, you can see the possibilities for lots of inappropriate content here. Number 3 was 3D drawing. You took like a picture of yourself and another picture of yourself, and then you could like draw in front of and behind your face and head, and then sort of move the image around. That looked kind of cool. I don't know the implication there, but with the objects and the avatar scanning, the technology is getting so much better. The voice recognition for the new dashboard that's coming in fall 2011, it looks really simplistic, lots of white, and lots of Kinect integration, so you're going to be talking everything. Xbox find this. They've integrated Bing, they've integrated YouTube, they're bringing Minecraft to Kinect and Xbox, and it's all going to be super voice recognition. It seems like that's the part of Kinect that they really focused on. So then they wheeled out their new Kinect reveals, Kinect Sports Season 2 with football and tennis and skiing and golf. They wheeled out Dance Central 2, now 2 players simultaneous play. All the past songs work, full, Dance Central 1 to 2 integration, and that was about it. And they started to wrap up, and then they brought out the big gun, the reveal that I don't think most people were expecting this early. I think maybe next year, but they brought out Halo 4. And while you're watching this clip, the weird part about it was that they said that starting off the new Halo trilogy, so they're planning on milking this for another 3 games. Here comes Microsoft's Call of Duty. Hopefully they can maintain quality, hopefully they don't tarnish the image and the job that Bungie did, but it's kind of surprising to me to hear them announce Halo 4, 5, and 6 all in one press conference and be like, boom, we're doing another trilogy. Overall impressions, I think that they really established Kinect as something that they're very committed to, and this makes me both happy and sad, because happy gives a use for Kinect. Sad, I don't know that they're really really interested in moving on to a new console soon. It seems like they're very interested in sticking with this, unless they're going to bring Kinect and everything over and just make a basic graphical enhancement for their next system. I don't see why at this point they'd want to announce anything in anytime soon, even next year. They're so committed to this Kinect stuff. They've got now streaming TV on Xbox Live Minecraft. They've added so much, I don't really see them saying, hey, boop, we're abandoning this, unless it's a carryover of everything just onto a more powerful hardware. That could be. The new games that they announced, the Halo, that was the Halo Anniversary, that was already pretty much known. Halo 4, pretty exciting, depends how that turns out. But not a lot else going on there, and so for new games, you were looking at Kinect stuff, and you were looking at enhancements to previous games, and some first looks like at Tomb Raider and things like that. So, not a lot of big surprises, some promise with Kinect for hardcore gamers that they're definitely going with more mature content, and that they're improving the voice recognition. I think that's huge. Whether you want to use it in Mass Effect 3 or not, to be able to do that, to be able to read out full phrases and full sentences, you can also say stuff like Garrus move up or Liara use singularity, and then your teammates will respond and use what you're telling them to use. So that seems pretty cool, and I'm excited about that. Overall, I'd probably give it a solid B. Nothing too great. There was no new game that gave it an A. You know, they also showed, I forgot to mention, Gears of War 3 and Modern Warfare 3 with demos that were cool, but not really that exciting or impressive. It's more Gears of War, it's more Call of Duty. I would have liked to see maybe one or two more mainstream new IPs, mainstream meaning non-connected IPs, something new, something exciting, or a sequel that maybe people didn't expect, a Mirror's Edge 2 or a new Valve game, something that wasn't just Gears, Forza, Halo, because it seems like that's really what Microsoft has and what they're really running with, and I don't see them stopping. They're up to Forza 4, and now they've committed to Halo 6. So, you know what you're going to get from Microsoft. That's kind of always been the case. They kind of have been the most anticipated press conference. We'll see what Sony delivers later tonight. I'll bring you another wrap-up video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out all my games. We got Infamous 2 coming out tonight and Red Faction Armageddon, so we're going to be bringing you that stuff as well as more E3 coverage. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a fantastic day, and until next time, guys, we'll see you later.